Hi, Sagittarius. This will be your monthly general for March. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing things up a little bit. So I'm still going to be doing the love, singles, and career format, but only in the weeklies, okay? That way, it makes sense because there'll be like a few of those like, throughout the month, all right? Rather than doing the general with that too. It's just sort of redundant or it's just confusing or convoluted. So this will just be a general energy, like to kind of reference throughout the month kind of thing. It's 6 cards and 1 card as an overall. So it, might be helpful guidance just kind of as an overall for you guys. And then the others will be more specific in the weekly readings that I do, okay? And dailies when I throw those out, my daily-ish readings, okay? Every few day readings. All right, so Sagittarius, let's get started for March and let's see what's in store for Sagittarius for March. Marching on Sagittarius. What do we got? Highest and clearest information for the Sagittarius is watching this. The highest and clearest information that will be of the highest and clearest help for Sagittarius out there. Sagittarius friends. What do we have for our Sagittarius friends? Clearest information for March. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Let's hope this gets better. All right. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Okay, getting there. Oh, I pulled 2 cards. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to stay with those as in this part. I've got the 4 of Wands in the Death card. And 6 of Cups. Okay, and overall 6 of Wands. Okay, that helps. All right, and we have the 3 of Wands underneath the deck. All right, because this is it's a little tricky here. This is a little tricky energy here. All right. So with the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry, one moment. Okay, 8 of Cups is a card of kind of walking away. So it could be you walking away from, a significant other or something like that. Could be a job too. I don't know. Again, these are general, so apply it to whatever situation, is pertinent that you're searching for here. But the 8 of Cups is walking away. So whether it's you or them or whatever, somebody's walking away from something. Walking towards the King, I'm sorry, not King, Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is either you, all right, this is the Queen of Cups is somebody who is, in this deck, very full of emotion and love, has a good handle on those types of things, and really is into evolving that love, all right? So it's not just like fancy free type of stuff, it's like, it's serious to them, they want to evolve and like grow and that sort of thing. So this could be you. All right, and that could be why you're walking away from something, because you need to experience that part of yourself, again, or for the first time, whichever, that sort of energy. But we have the 5 of Pentacles here, so I definitely see separation going on here. So, and it could be due to this Queen of Cups. Maybe she's somebody exterior to you. It is a general reading, so when people show up, it's kind of hard to interpret who's who. But either way, I see, somebody walking away. I see a distance here, for sure, a separation of some sort. We do have the Death card too. So, I mean, I don't have the 10 of Swords, but, so I don't feel like it's over, but I feel like a heavy separation here is possible in March. So it could be just taking a break from each other so that someone here can find where their love is and where it wants to grow, okay? So with the Knight of Cups, so basically, you have this 8 of Cups, this walking away. You have this Queen of Cups who's trying to, like I said, grow and sort things out emotionally. Then you have the 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of separation. I can't lie, it's a bad card. It's not a fun card. It's it's the being left out in the cold card. So it's sometimes rejection or separation, that sort of energy. You have the Knight of Cups coming in next. So this could be Several things. It could be like an apology of some sort. It could be you extending an apology if that's, on hand, or you receiving an apology. It could be somebody coming back and saying, we need to change this. We need to make this work, all right? Because, you do have the death card, but I pulled two cards instead of one here, and the other card with it is the Four of Wands. So at first sight, I thought, because the Four of Wands is like a committed relationship. It's a wedding. It's a marriage. It's committed. And with the Death card, I was like, oh wow. So that looks like the end of that. But not necessarily, because now that I see what's flanking either side here. We have so many cups in this reading: Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Cups, there's emotion here. There is an attachment. You end up with the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a bond. That is someone that you have a bond with. And the thing is, though, it's sometimes a bit nostalgic. So you may have had a bond with this person, like maybe over the years, or maybe just over the last couple months or something like that, or maybe much longer. Is it still that? Because sometimes we hold on to what was, something very strong, and we keep trying to get it back to that place, but it might not, kind of. All right. So there's a little of looking at that. But the thing is, I don't think this is the death of the marriage or the commitment or anything like that. I think that this could be the extreme change that is needed to get back to where you need to be to feel this again. And that may or may not happen. For some of you it will, for some of you it may not. And that's something to look at. But I feel like somebody here is willing to put in the effort with the Knight of Cups. This may be you, this may be them. And, I feel it is kind of reciprocated in a way. Okay. If it's an apology, I feel it's taken. If it's not an apology, and it's just somebody reaching out saying, hey, let's work on this. All right. Let's see if we can transform what we have and try to get back where we were. Now, there may be some good news in that, because you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands it's a victory card, okay? So, I like it. It's not super strong. It's a good card, don't get me wrong, but it's a minor arcana, and it's not like saying absolutely this is a victory. It's like the potential is there for some sort of victory in this situation. You also definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio, and because the Six of Cups is a Scorpio card, you have Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, lots of cups going on here. You do have the Three of Wands also at the bottom of the deck. So the Three of Wands to me is a very fortunate card, all right? But it's at the bottom of the deck. It didn't come out in the read, so it's like potential. But the three of Wands tells me that there could be a future. There could be some sort of like where your ships come in, like this work that you put into something, it could come back to you in a good way. You guys might look and set some far reaching plans for the future instead of just staying stagnant. So there's that. But I got to be honest too, for some of you, it could literally be a separation, but in a way, I don't have the Three of Swords here. So, I don't think it's too much like about betrayals or extreme heart. Like, this is probably somewhat mutual. I don't think it's fully mutual, but it's like maybe kind of seeing it coming. If you do separate, like, I think you kind of know that you're headed there is what I'm thinking with this. But it's just hard because of the Six of Cups, because there's all these like fond feelings or nostalgic feelings of what used to be. All right. Let's see. This could be somebody coming around again from your past also, with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, that could be. And if you're married, this could cause some real issues, real issues. So let me pull you guys one more card. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands. So kind of staying on top of things. All right, that's it. It's sort of a rough card. I'm going to look at that in a minute because the other thing I want to touch, and we will touch on too, is like if this is something else, if this is not relationship stuff. I mean, it could be because the Four of Wands could be like about a home. You know, maybe you guys were trying to buy a house, or you were trying to, move into a new house or something like that. The Five of Pentacles, kind of it's kind of like a homeless card in a sense, it can be, and not literally. I don't think you're literally homeless, but I mean, it's like searching for, because you're not comfortable where you are, that sort of thing. So there could be some sort of disappointment over that, and that could be it. This could be about a trip also, because the Eight of Cups, Three of Wands that was there. These, the death cards sometimes can be travel, and movement. So it could be something around that. Take it as you will. But for the most part, you do have a victory card as your overall, the Six of Wands. All right. So stay confident. That is important through this, whatever this is, because Six of Wands is a card of confidence and trying to maintain that. All right. So that is important for like as a goal through the month. So this is a work situation too. Confidence is very important. Now you have the Eight of Wands. So again, this is a weird, weird ass card. What the hell is this? It's like a panda bear. And well, you know what? It probably has some significance that I don't know. It's probably not that weird now that I look at it. It's probably something to do with like Chinese philosophy or something, because it's like a giant panda, and it appears to be like it could be Japanese. It appears like a Japanese type woman with a fan. Honestly, I'm not sure what that means. So I don't really, that's why it kind of threw me. I didn't really connect with it because I'm used to the Eight of Wands being something else. And pictorially, it doesn't really speak to me because that like a panda bear, I don't really know, like I don't have any affiliations with that. So, maybe you can look that up. Maybe it means something to you. But the Eight of Wands typically it's a couple things. It can be being blocked, like literally, your messages are being blocked, or your communications, are being blocked, or it can just kind of mean sort of fighting for yourself, defending yourself, staying on top of things, really kind of looking out for yourself. And if you need to be a little defensive, be a little defensive if necessary, not in a dangerous way. I don't mean that, but like in a, protection of you, in your being. So, that's kind of the advice there. So it's a little tough energy. I do feel overall, that you do have this confidence working for you. I think you guys kind of realize that this is something that is nostalgic, and may need to have some pretty heavy changes in order for it to grow, or it may need to be left behind so that you can each grow. Somebody here really wants to grow. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Remember also to, if you are interested in the, career readings and the single readings and the love readings that I do, those will be available in the regular weekly readings. Okay. So, I won't do one this week because I'm doing these generals, but they'll be the sequential week. So next week they'll be there, the following week, and so forth. Okay. So, all right, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Looks a little tough, but hang in there, keep that confidence up and that sort of thing. I feel like that's what's going to carry you through this. And, I don't think it's going to be like an, oh my God, like horrible, even though that the energy, did seem strong. I feel like there's still other things on the, outskirts that will kind of counterbalance that. And especially in the weeklies, we'll see how that plays out. So, all right. So, I hope you guys do have end up having a very good March. I hope it's full of the growth that some of you, I think, really are craving there. So, all right. So have a good March. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.